Previously on 2 Past Midnight. As you're walking along, you start seeing some more people. You can hear the church bells ringing. All of a sudden, you guys hear, a gunshot goes off. You see down the street up on a second story, you catch the muzzle flash off of that second shot.
I will head to this door and peek in.
You actually see 2 people inside, and one of them starting to turn back towards the door as you see him.
I just kind of run in full speed. I'm using the momentum of my run up as I just whack my full force into him.
As you hit him, he releases the rifle and rolls over and it's like, ah. That worked out the best it possibly could for you guys.
Yeah, 100%.
The funny thing is they actually noticed you guys coming up the stairs because they did better on their recon roll than you did. And they heard you guys coming up the stairs and were in the process of going to set Overwatch on their hex, which if they'd have done that, they would have been able to shoot you when you popped your head in. So that was why they were starting to turn towards the door. That was my way of doing that dramatically. You were like one action away from, from them noticing you.
Getting lit up as soon as you put your head in there.
Yeah.
Go Kyle.
Yeah, Lieutenant, what the hell? What the hell was that?
See, had they been children, I'd be dead. But since they were adults, I made it.
Yeah. Well, he also went charging in unarmed. I mean, honestly, against a kid with a shotgun. Those were different situations.
Loot the bodies. No.
Well, they're not. Only the one guy's dead. This guy's not. Like the other one is actually dead. Like he's gone, right? But this one's just incapacitated by damage, technically. So we cut back over to Valentine. Valentine's sleeping?
No, he's not sleeping. Yeah, he's still watching out the window. What's going on over there?
So some time has passed, and you see the that officer start to walk back out, and he turns back towards the door, and he's talking, and you see him just talking towards the door from your angle, because where you're looking at the building from, because you're to the north. Yeah, so you can kind of see him talking towards the door. Into it, but you can't see into the door from where you are because you'd have to be at a different place for that. But you see him talking into the door, and he just kind of laughs and and starts to walk back to the APC. And you see the other soldiers start to round up, and you see 2 or 3 of them kind of stick around. You see him talk to the guys there, and he's talking to the other troops, and he's blah, 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 and everyone starts to get into the APC, but you see 3 of them that stick around as the APC drives off.
Huh. Okay. All right. That's interesting. So you are in with the local militia now, huh?
Was he supposed to reply?
It was a rhetorical question for setting and drama. So
I just meant because of the pause. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to respond to it or not.
No, that's what that's for. I'm done.
A voice from the hallway says, "Seems like it." And we cut back over to Emmett and LT, and we see the Russian laying on the ground, and you could tell looking at him these are Russian soldiers, right? They have the steel helmets, they're in those uniforms. The one guy that had the rifle pointed at the door had an AK. The one that was at the window shooting out of it has a Dragunov, as I said, and he's just and he's just moaning and groaning in pain and crawling on the ground because that's all he can do, because he's incapacitated by damage. What do you guys want to do? Emmett, what are you doing?
Emmett would move from out in the hallway and into the room, but would stay close to the door, still kind of watching behind us.
Kyle, what do you want to do?
I assume this guy does not speak English, but I would give an attempt to chit-chat for a second and be like, what do you think you're doing? Just killing innocent people on the street?
He is not innocent. They were not innocent. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a guy who's just kind of getting tired of watching everybody die around me.
I don't even know who you are. Why you get involved? Who the fuck are you? Are you their friends?
I mean, you'd have shot us if we'd have been in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What? Probably. I probably would have shot you if you were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So, I mean...
I don't know why you think they were innocent. They were not innocent.
I don't think anybody's innocent at the moment.
What, do you think I just shoot indiscriminately at anyone?
Yeah.
Just because you don't know who the fuck they are doesn't mean I don't know who the fuck they are. And doesn't mean I don't have a reason to shoot.
Well, then who are they? Why did they deserve to die?
I have my reasons. Why did you need to run in here? Get involved in something that's not your business.
Saw a man in a NATO uniform. Head explode. I decided to stop it.
Just because he was NATO, that doesn't mean anything anymore. I'm in the Russian uniform, does not mean anything either.
Then why are you in a Russian uniform?
It's better for camouflage. Why are you in American uniform?
Because all of my clothes have been stolen about 6 times.
I get bonus when infiltrating in woodland area with these. And if you guys knew rules, you would know you do too. Read your player's manual.
It's kind of a thick book. I mean, I keep getting caught up with the pictures of the guns and stuff. I apologize.
There's earlier parts with words and rules.
Go figure Kyle gets stuck on the gear.
All I ever look at's the gear.
He's got the scrounge table memorized by now. All right, so I need a 44 and a...
If you look at fatigues under gear, it says +1.
So who do you work for?
I don't work for anyone. Why do you think I worked for someone? Work for myself.
Because normally it's not the sniper.
Because taking open shots into a crowded market area doesn't make any sense if you're not getting paid for it.
Unless you are just trying to kill specific people. And I did. I took them both out.
I heard 2 more shots after we got in here.
One shot. You heard one more.
One more shot after we got in here. So I assumed you're just mowing down an entire city block for the fun of it.
Oh, well, go out, look out the window. See how many bodies you see. Tell me.
I look out the window.
See 2 bodies.
I put in extra bullets. Make sure.
It seems like we have a failure to communicate.
Well, I guess you should have chosen a better time to do this, because at the end of the day, I wasn't going to let it happen. And I don't know your reasons, and I don't know their reasons, but I'm sick of watching people die every second.
I mean, you just killed, whatever the fuck his name was. I don't even know what the fuck his name was. Fucking, what's his name? Give me a random Russian name. Other than Yuri.
Sergey,
you just killed Sergey.
You said other than Yuri, and that was all I could think.
I know, right?
to be fair, this shotgun was for sale. I didn't even want to use it. I hate shotguns.
All right, so what are you trying to get out of this conversation?
Just dicking around at the moment.
Because at this point, we're just bullshit role-playing, and I don't know where...
Yeah, okay, but I know I'm not going to be able to murder him with Emmett here, so I'm just kind of like, Emmett, do we have anything in here we could tie this guy up with? Or should we just kill him? It's times like this, we need Murph and Valentine.
Yeah, Valentine and Murph probably would have both ended this conversation by now.
There wouldn't have been one.
Yeah,
Just walked up and pat.
there wouldn't have been a conversation with Emmett either.
So what do you want to do? Well, like,
He's already shot you twice.
I know, and I want to kill him,
Yeah.
but it'll either break my psyche or I have to roll an empathy roll and then have to cry halfway through it.
Only one
What
way
do
to
you wanna
find
do?
out. You gotta. You can either roll that or. I mean, is it a failed grapple roll to toss him out the window? I don't know what to tell you.
Listen, here is the thing. If I understand is misunderstanding you trying to protect, I don't know who, you're not friends with them, that's fine. I could go on my way. Sergey, he's kind of an asshole anyway. I never liked him, but, I needed someone watching my back. Apparently, this asshole could not watch my back. So, if you want to call it how do you say, even Steven? Is that right? We could just, let the bygones be bygones. I go my way, you go your way. And just, have a truce, unlike what our nations have been able to do. They just bomb the shit out of each other. We could go and just be cool, right?
I don't want to let him go, but I know my character would not have the balls to kill him.
it's up to you.
Actually, it's a roll to determine if my character has the balls to kill him.
If you want to try to kill him, you could.
It's a failed empathy.
Yeah.
Can I kill him with the back of a shotgun butt, or do I have to waste a bullet?
It doesn't say how you have to do it.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to just black him out with a shotgun.
If you're going to toss him out the window, bludgeon him to death with a rifle butt, any of those things, it's still the same roll. It's still going to be an empathy roll and then coolness under fire roll.
Yep, I'm going to do it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to put him out.
Okay.
What's first?
Empathy. Because even if you make the empathy roll, you still have to roll coolness.
Success. I succeeded on empathy.
All right, so that means you are not able to do it. You
Nope.
raise up your rifle like you're going to. He's like, no, we're good, man. We're good. What the? I have family back home. I was just doing this shit because just surviving. Those guys assholes, man. And you just something about it, man. You just can't do it.
And I just look back to Emmett.
Roll coolness under fire.
Oh, I still have to do coolness under fire, even if I didn't
You're
kill
still
him?
gonna technically take a point of stress.
Even if I didn't kill him?
Yup.
One success.
You don't take a point of stress from it.
This is so stupid. There's no reason to leave you alive. The last guy I didn't take out stole my pistol, and I'm still mad about that. And then I killed this guy, and and I just gotta scream and yell.
It's cool, man. He starts to stand up and he's like, it's cool. I just go. And he like grabs like the strap of the rifle. He's like, it's cool. I just go.
Leave
and everything's
the
cool.
rifle.
Roll persuasion.
Straight. He knows he's outnumbered.
He does know he's outnumbered. So you get a +2 actually in this situation.
One success. Ooh, can I push?
You can. It's opposed.
Yeah, I'll push the 12. Oh, one success.
All right. Yeah. He's like, okay. All right. I leave rifle. I mean, all you're doing is leaving me defenseless in this fucked up world. I wasn't going to shoot you. I just needed to protect myself is all.
You literally
But
did shoot me.
in what? Protection of myself after you barged in and shoot at me. I mean, in all honesty, you did that, but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I live here in the sign of friendship, and maybe later on down the road, you and I can get along. If I see you around, no hard feelings. Okay. And he starts backing towards the door. He's kind of like watching you as he's also watching Emmett, and he's laid the rifle down.
Does he have a sidearm or anything? Do I notice if he has a second weapon?
He has a knife.
I don't care. Oh, that's fine. Again. You screwed up. I screwed up. We're even.
Cool, man. No hard feelings. As I said, no.
No coming after me.
Was not planning on it.
And maybe one day I'll find out. I'll find out what those guys did wrong.
I like how Kyle asked if he had a sidearm, like he was the dude that stole his.
If he had one that looked like mine.
Is that a 9mm?
No, he does not have a 9.
You get that from some kids? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he starts backing up towards the door and gets close to Emmett. Is like, may I pass, sir? Is cool?
Yeah, get on out of here.
Thank you very much. And like the whole time he's like turning so that he's like facing y'all as he like walks out the door and walks down the stairs.
As soon as I hear him hit the bottom of the steps, I just collapse and just kind of just fall on my knees and just kind of put my hands in my head and just oh, I don't know what came over me. I don't.
What? Where the heck did that come from?
I have no idea. Just we watched us get robbed, and then we watched a guy get beat to death, and then we watched a guy's house on fire, and then everybody's been out to get us, and I just couldn't watch somebody else get slaughtered out there and do nothing again. I didn't even think. I'm sorry I put you in that situation, but in the end, I couldn't kill him.
I have a great deal of earned respect for you. You have definitely shown me today that you are a friend worth having. I think you handled yourself quite well.
Yeah, I just being with you guys and seeing that you're trying to do something and you're doing it with action. It's just, I mean, again, like I said before, I want to be useful. I want to be helpful. I want to help. I don't want to just be coasting. I guess this was my first step in that direction.
Well, hopefully, if you would, I don't know if you'd be up for it, but we can get out from under this indentured servitude. I could definitely use a man like you to help me find my son, so let's get this gear off of this other guy, grab that gun, and let's get the heck out of here before too many other people start poking their nose into what's going on.
All right. Hey, I appreciate you watching my back. And again, I'm bloody. I've got like the flak hit. I've got pain. I've got my legs are still torn out from getting shot. So I'm doing okay, but I'm still hurting a little bit.
Okay.
So we get a Dragunov, an AK, and is there anything else on homie number 2?
A steel helmet. He has a steel helmet if you want to try to grab that. And his fatigues. And he's got just the one magazine in the AK. That's it.
You jot all that down, Kyle?
Yep.
So both of those, one magazine in each. So
AKM, Dragunov. Gotcha. Or is it the AKM or AK-74?
The AK-74. So AK-74 and a Dragunov, both of them have one magazine.
Just what's in them.
Technically, the first one should be missing like 3 rounds, but I'm going to say it's not. You're fine. The Dragunov. It's got one full load.
I throw the steel helmet on just for fun and put the fatigues in with me. I take the fatigues. I strip this man.
So you're going to spend like a stretch stripping this guy down? Is that what you want to do?
Would we be in a hurry?
Yes.
All right. Nope.
We're not supposed to be here.
You're illegal immigrants at the scene of a shooting.
Yeah. we need to grab what is easy to grab and get out of here.
Deal. I just wasn't sure if we're like we weren't the first people out, so like if anybody's out there, they're chasing homie.
The unarmed guy coming out, not the guy with the Dragunov. Yeah, that's who they'd probably go after.
Yeah.
Not a fan of CSI, are we?
You guys also know that you're about 300 meters from the Old Town, which is where there's like checkpoints all along the edges of Old Town.
Yeah, we're in a hurry. We get out quick.
Okay. So you're not going to
Is there
strip off his camis.
No. And is there a back door to go out?
Roll me a recon roll.
Good or bad recon?
That's you.
No, you're the sneaking one. Because
No,
you're
I'm
low.
Whoever has the higher. Whoever
I
has the
don't
higher.
get caught because I'm dumb.
Okay.
Give yourself a +1 for the terrain.
+1 for the terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that makes that a B and a C. 2 successes.
So as you start coming out the back area, you can hear out front a lot of voices in what sounds more like Polish than Russian. And you can kind of hear people start to come into the building as you do. But they seem to have not noticed you as you guys duck out.
Holy crap.
What do you guys want to do?
LT has truly earned your keep.
We are heading towards the market. We are blending in. As we go, you can hear us going, did you guys hear that fire? Oh my goodness, somebody was getting shot at. Again, acting degree, fine arts.
All right, we're gonna quickly summarize the market goal of what you guys are gonna do. So you guys are at the market. What's your plan?
Sell the $200 shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted roughly $100 in miscellaneous bullets just to spend at the bar necessarily. Some stuff for the AK, some stuff for the 357, some stuff for the Dragnov, just so it's something that we can spend at the bar. And if not, we have the ability to use it in weaponry that we have. I was going to try to also get a hatchet, a short hatchet that could be used as an axe, but I didn't want a full axe. I didn't know if that was an option.
I mean, it's just going to be an axe. I mean,
Yeah.
sure, whatever.
I
I
just
mean, it's
wanted
going to
to-
function as an axe. That's
That's what I wanted, but I wanted to kind of be the guy with a tomahawk.
fine. Yeah, we can reskin it that way. I mean, I'm not going
Yeah, 'cause
to go
like
adjusting gear for it.
Oh, essentially, like what's in the book that looks like almost a tomahawk to me. Like it's
Yeah, but that's, I mean, more of a larger axe. I would say for what you want and what you want to do with it, I'm going to say you can do that. But if you're getting more like a tomahawk size, like hatchet, it's going to function like a knife as far as the damage.
I liked the 3 damage, 3 crit of the axe. Is the whole reason I was kind of liking the axe, just as a fun vibe.
Well, then you got to be axe cop. You either got to
Then it's got to
you
be
either
an
go
axe.
full axe or you don't.
full axe it is.
Because there's a weight difference between the two.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And that's where the extra damage comes from. Okay, so you're going to basically sell those things and then...
So 30 for an axe, 100 in miscellaneous bullets, and then the other 70 I was going to try to barter some food.
I mean, you could just go back and buy 7 more rations with the 70, but you're trying to get like a good deal.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do.
Are you going to go back to the same dude? The guy you gave speed to?
Yeah, I was going to go back, repeat customer, and be like, what up?
Okay, all right. All right, so
Fuck
we go
you.
to that
You
guy.
gave me speed too. Fuck you.
He comes, you see him, and he's like, my friend! How did you like meat on stick?
Delicious. Did I sense just a little bit of teriyaki? That was some good flavor there. I've had that much kind of flavor in a long time.
Just a hint of teriyaki. Yes, we've got it. Come up river. Yes.
You know what, my friend? As we left, I was like, this is almost a guaranteed diarrhea. No diarrhea. So kudos to the chef.
See, I told you, his food would get you sick. His food would get you sick. Their food get you sick. My food will not get you sick.
All right, here's the deal. I got $70 that I want to spend to get some more food. We're repeat customers. We've played this game before. What can you? I mean, I've talked so good about you. I mean, we came right back to you. Loyalty. What can you get to me?
There's been loyalty, but I already gave you discount for orphans, so that's no good this time. I would say this time, I mean, if you brought me more customers, for example, if you sent customers my way and they said, hey, what is your name? Anyway, I realized I did not know your name. What is your name?
My friends call me LT.
Come on, man. I know LT is just abbreviation for lieutenant. Anybody could come up and say LT sent me.
Sai.
Sai. See, there you go. That is not real name, but close enough.
My birth name is Josiah.
No, Sai is fine. Sai is fine. I can work with that. All right, so someone comes up and says Sai sent me, then I will be like, okay, that was this guy. Then maybe we can discuss discount, yes?
Nah, I mean, maybe I'll just try something else. I mean, variety's the spice of life. We've already had what you have to offer. Maybe I'll just see what the next guy's got.
What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? You know my food will not get you sick. His food, I already told you, would get you sick. I even took your shitty speed movie.
How dare you? How dare you?
All right, so go ahead and roll, before we go too far down this absurd route, your persuasion roll against him, because it's going to be opposed. Even though we've already roleplayed the beginning of the conversation.
Flap.
Yes.
I outnumber him.
No. You're lucky I'm giving it to you flat on this one.
3 successes. 3 successes.
Are you serious?
3 successes in the roll 20.
All right. This is best I can do. Best I can do for you. For your 10, I will give you 8 rations worth.
I appreciate
for your
that,
7.
sir.
7 rations worth of money. I give you 8. It's not as good of a discount as last time, but
do I know his name? Did I get his name yet?
Oh, my name. Oh, yes. My name is Alexander.
All right, Alexander.
Friends call me Alex.
Alex, hey. It's good to find a new friend there. They're few and far between in here, so 8 it is. I appreciate you, man. Here we go. I fork over my 70.
Yep.
What we got?
So what we do is you send the people, we discuss more discount, more business my way. Do not tell them about discount though. I mean, that would just fuck me. And I don't want you to fuck me. That is not, for some people that is fine. I am just not into that kind of thing. I mean, I'm into fucking, just not with you.
That'd be more than 70 though, right?
Yes, that would be way more than 7 days worth of rent. Well, I mean, everyone has price. Everyone has price. Ultimately, there is number. Number exists, regardless of you and me not being my kind of person, right? There is always number, either way. But that number is pretty high. Now you roll in here with M1, maybe we talk. And I don't mean rifle. I mean, like tank. You maybe that amount. Or jet plane, perhaps. But no boats. I hate boats.
The irony of Speed 2 to a man who hates boats. All right, sir. I appreciate it.
But yes, don't send people here to fuck me is all I'm saying. I do not like that. Well, maybe you said, you know what, here's your 8 meals, and just don't send people here to fuck me. And if they are, make sure they're attractive, like my type of people. They came and fucked me, that, maybe that's okay.
Methinks you doth protest too much, Alexander, but I gotcha.
No, I'm not protesting. I'm just saying, my like her, perhaps that's my type. Not so much him, more her. That guy maybe.
Quite spiral.
That guy maybe.
At this point, it's just me looking at Emmett and then looking back at Alexander and looking at Emmett and looking back at Alexander.
Did you hear that guy talking about fucking? Yeah, I know. He was really on it.
All right, so we've gotten rid of the shotgun, and we got 50 shots for the 7.62x54 and 50 shots for the 7.62x39 for the AK. So that's just our general spending money that if we do not spend it all, we have the ability to throw it into a rifle and shoot it at somebody's face. If we have the ability.
Plus another Dragunov.
Yeah. So that's what I thought. I'd get some of the 54 and some of the 39.
Yes, we need Dragunov rounds.
Should I get more Dragunov?
I think I've only got 10. It only came with what it came.
We'll go 60-40. 60 Dragunov, 40 AKM. Or 60 of the 54s, 40 of the 39s. And we've got 8 rations that will last 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I couldn't remember because that's cooked. I just wasn't sure what the life cycle is.
Yep, that's 2 days. Yeah, it's the same. It's the food will last for a week, but it's 2 days worth of rations apiece.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Did we have anything left over before that? From the last visit to the market?
No, we bought exactly 4 and everybody got.
Or did we we got 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time he gave you guys like a quarter discount, like 25% discount. He basically did buy 3, get 1 free. This time it was more like buy 7, get 1 free.
1 free.
For 3 successes. I would have thought he'd have been like, here's 30.
Nope.
Okay, just checking. No correlation between successes. All right, just wasn't sure.
Nope. You didn't tell me specifically what you were looking for. And so, I couldn't set the number appropriately. So I decided based off the number of successes what you got.
Gotcha. I was in D&D mode where your roll determines your charting. My bad.
No.
How dare you?
Old habits.
Not the way this works. This works at the whims of the referee. And I could even be like, it doesn't matter what you roll. He's not going to do it.
That's the fun thing about the persuasion skill.
I was going to say, the whims of the referee has kind of been 102 episodes of that.
That's not true. It's mostly been dice. I literally could have had this guy just be like, he just gave you a deal yesterday. He's not going to do it again today.
What guns do you have on you, Emmett?
I have the 357 and the 357 and the M16.
Okay, cool. Are we heading straight to the place or are we heading back to the bunker? No, I think we're meeting him at the bunker. No, homie's sleeping
we're going
back.
to the V-hole because we got to get Murph.
Yeah, heading back to the V-hole. Slinking back to the V-hole.
No, you don't have to. I think Murph would prefer you go into the bunker by yourselves.
Yeah, so we're heading back to the V-hole.
Yeah, because they're both a block from each other, so we might as well just go back to the V-hole.
Yeah, you might as well. All right, roll me 2 recon rolls. We'll just do it the expedited, faster way.
No successes, 1 utter failure. So yeah, nothing.
At this point, what I'm presuming is that you guys are trying to sneak around the people that were coming to investigate the shootings. Okay.
2 failures. So no, I don't succeed at all on the first one. And now you said roll 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
2 successes on the second set.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys are going along. You kind of circumvent the route you'd gone before and kind of try to skirt around where the shooting was before instead of just retracing your steps back through the scene of the crime, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
As you're going along, get about halfway back to the bunker, and up ahead you see another checkpoint. So this one, you actually, up there, you see the guys that are at the checkpoint don't seem to have the red armbands on. Like, they don't look like they're part of the militia. But it looks like about 12 of them kind of set up their own little gang roadblock, essentially. But they don't seem to have noticed you yet.
I don't think we want anything to do with these guys. This looks like just a mob. Nothing official here.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of trouble just shaking people down for their lunch money.
Yeah. You want to duck in between?
You guys want to try to go around them then?
Yeah. Well, if it takes a tiny bit more, we'll take it, but we got to get around them.
Okay. Roll me a recon roll to hide the lowest one. Give yourself a +1.
Oh, yay. No successes.
Would you like to push that roll?
Yes. No successes.
Oh, he just left.
You're fucked.
This has actually been kind of cool for me to not be an active participant and just listen.
Rolling a lot of 2s at the moment.
It's nice to see.
Someone else struggle?
Well, no, and LT get a little burn in his britches.
You do realize I failed 6 times just trying to sneak in here and fell out a window and almost got beat by a tank. So I've been doing this failing recon for 7 game days.
You've been doing pretty good though.
Again.
he's been getting pretty.
Here's how
good
every
run.
character I've gone in.
Yeah.
Let's advance their arc just the slightest bit and dead.
No, you had a good long run with Cole. Then it fell off the rails after that.
We didn't even get to dive into Winkler at all. Like,
All right, so this is what happens. So you see them, and you start to try to like duck away, and all of a sudden, as you do, you hear a gunshot go off, and it goes off right at your feet, and you see them like, come here, and you have rifles pointed your direction, plus a like a machine gun, a DSHK machine gun.
If I run, they all get an attack of opportunity.
They essentially have Overwatch on you guys right now. So yes.
Yeah, your chance to run was the recon. So yeah, we're gonna have to walk over there.
But I'm good at running. I'm not good at recon.
Here's the thing. If you take off running, we're going to go into combat. They have Overwatch in your hex. As soon as we go into combat,
12 people get a job.
as soon as you start to do anything other than come their direction, they all get to shoot their Overwatch shot at you.
for reference, a DSHK is a 12.7 millimeter by 108.
Mm-hmm.
It's effectively a 50 cal.
Yeah. Machine gun.
Again, I've got 3 hit points gone already, so I'm going to die to a BB gun. So, okay.
You'd be incapacitated by a BB gun. That might not kill you. Remember, the crits are what kill you. BB gun has like a 110 crit. At least, if I was going to stat it out at all.
You got to get it right in the eyeball.
Right in the yeah, but even then, most you can get is 4 successes. You're just not going to kill him with it. You're just not going to.
You could, man. You could shoot your eye out.
Yeah, well. Okay, so 1 to 4 crit. We'll say that.
There you go. There you go.
It's a range of 1. Like point blank range, maybe. All right, so like I said, they have the rifles pointed at you. What do you guys do?
Emmett's going to put his hands up and start walking over to him where the guy was waving him over.
The same.
All right. As you start to get closer, they're like, lay your weapons down. And you can see some of them starting to fan out around y'all like they're coming into flank. Moving in with the rifles up. Lay your weapons down.
Is this a shakedown, or what's going on here?
Yep, Emmett will lay his weapons down.
Lay your weapons down.
Okay. I go ahead and lay my
This
weapon.
question's more laying weapons down. So you lay them down?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, they're like, keep walking. Keep walking. You guys keep walking towards them with your weapons laid down?
Okay, so they want us to lay him down and then walk forward.
Keep walking
close to
towards
him?
them.
Okay, yeah, then that's what we'll do.
Okay. All right, like I said, there's like 12 of them. So as you start walking towards them, there's like 6 of them are still at the roadblock that they had set up, and the rest of them are kind of fanning out and coming back to where, like 3 of them are moving over to where the weapons are, and 3 of them are kind of moving with you guys and like covering the 2 of you and moving in with you. And you start moving, keep walking towards the roadblock, I guess.
Just listening to whatever they told us to do so that we don't get mowed down by 12 people in the middle of the street.
Okay. All right, so you get up to the roadblock, and one guy steps out. Is like, "You, both of you, American soldiers? It looks like."
Yes, sir. Don't think we could lie our way out of this.
No, now's not the time.
That's my
My boss wants to talk to you.
Your boss wants to talk to us? Is it simply because we're American soldiers, or
He has his reasons.
is your boss here?
No, it's over there. And he like points to another building that's down the street a little ways. He said, "Come with us."
Can we get our weapons? We're not here to cause any trouble, but I don't feel like leaving them out on the road.
Oh no, they are picking them up. It's fine. Come on.
We follow where we're told to go.
Yep, we're pretty much here with our junk hanging in the breeze, so...
All right. Some of them stay back at that roadblock. Like 6 of them do. And the other 6 come with you guys. And they're walking you towards this, what looks like a apartment complex that's like walled off. It's got like a fence with like concertina wire around it. You can see other people like guarding it. And when you get up there, and they say something to them in Polish, and they open the gates up, and you guys start to go inside. Hey, come on, keep going.
We're going.
Is there, I mean, so we still got 6 guys on us. Is there anything that we're noticing as we're, you know what I mean, kind of passing by? Anything that stands out?
Well, there's the 6 guys that are escorting you. There's the couple guys that were guarding the gate that they open up to let you guys in through this like chain link fence with like concertina wire on top of it and shit like that. As you're walking in, like I said, it's an apartment complex is what it looks like. Roll a recon roll.
No successes.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's what you see. That's it. And they start leading you in to the front door of this apartment complex. And we cut away back over to Murph. Murph, you wake up. You're back at Valentine's hideout.
Nah, I'm still sleeping.
Nope. You wake up at Valentine's hideout.
And still just me by myself?
Yes, just you by yourself. You notice it's real late in the day.
Okay.
Real late in the day. Like the sun's starting to get pretty low.
So while he's here by himself, he's going to take a look around Valentine's hideout, see what all is here, if there's any information he can glean.
I mean, it's mostly what you see is just like crates of stuff, clothing. There's some Red Sox World Series championship shirts that they actually lost in a box.
He takes one of them.
Okay.
Finds his size and takes it.
Okay. Call back. Boom. And I mean, but for the most part, it's just like random knickknack shit. You know what I mean? There's nothing specifically useful. It just seems like things that someone might want, but like nothing that stands out as like anything particularly useful.
And he doesn't have a cache of weapons or anything like that.
He did. And then the GM said, "You guys get starting gear."
Yeah, I'm just...
Yep.
Just checking out there. I'm not trying to be a loot goblin.
I know. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, he did, but if you look around, you don't see any more weapons just around.
What about, does he have a desk or anything like that? Or a locker, foot locker, anything?
Jeremy?
He's got this big board that says Valentine's plan. And it's got little red yarn going from tack to tack to tack.
Go fuck yourself, Jeremy. No, what I'm wanting to get is more information on his former business partner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
he wants to. I want info on the target, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's not, like I said, there's not really anything here. It just seems like there's like random market shit. You know what I mean? Like whatever he has here just seems like it was, like I said, t-shirts and shit, clothing maybe, but nothing really jumps out as like a journal or anything like that.
I know that's going to sound like Murph is being boring, but I don't think he's had any time by himself except for when he was looking through a pack of baseball cards and had the fake father come running through. I think he's going to enjoy his time by himself, and he definitely doesn't want to go out and try to come back in here because that didn't work well last time. Finding the door and flipping out.
Right.
I think one thing he wants to do is try to like work on keeping calm. Like I think in his mind he almost like not meditating or anything like that, but can he control himself like the Hulk, like Bruce Banner?
As you're kind of snooping around, because I'm assuming that's what he's doing, just kind of snooping around Valentine's place and just seeing if, like, what's here, you know?
Yep.
You do find AM FM radio, like a small little, like, battery-powered AM FM radio that's just sitting around underneath some clothes and shit like that.
Okay, I'm not going to steal that because I bet you Valentine values that very much so. He turns it on where did he find it? Like super hidden or just out?
Just like it's in a box full of other junk. That's where it is. There's like a box that's got a bunch of junk in it.
Okay.
And there's an AM FM radio in it.
All right, he sees if he wants to see if it works.
Do you turn on the power thing and it doesn't make that sound like it would when you turn it on? It feels light too, like it's missing batteries.
All right. He puts it back. Yeah, no, I think he's going to go back on the cot and sit and try to think to himself. Maybe come up with think of what the best way to get this target would be. But yeah, I think Murph is kind of freaked out that he can't keep himself from freaking out. And thought is trying to get that under control. Hence the prayer last night. So yeah, he's going to wait for the others to get back.
Yeah. I mean, and you're there for a while. You're sitting there and it goes through the afternoon, starts heading into the evening, and you don't hear anything. I mean, while you're looking around, you don't hear anybody show up. Nothing.
Did we have was there any food left?
You guys ate it already.
So there was nothing left.
Nope.
Yeah, I am not going out wandering looking for them by myself. That is a recipe to get arrested, shot, or blown up. So, nope. He is going to chill here and see what happens.
Okay. We cut over to Valentine. Still sitting there. It's starting to head into the evening, so you can start seeing the night crowd starting to show up at the club. Some more people. Those Polish guard that were left behind are there. You can see a couple more of like Bjelko's men that are on duty. And maybe they went from like 25% up to like 50%, basically. That they upped it because of, dangerous situations. And it seems like security has basically gone up around the club. It seems like they're stopping people a little bit further away from the club as they're coming up to like check them for weapons and shit like that. And as you're watching it, you don't see the group showing up yet. The rest of them.
By the group, you mean the Americans?
Yes, your indentured servants.
My indentured servants, yeah. Okay. I won't sweat it yet. But I am getting hungry. I guess it is time to eat this ration. So, he starts digging into his backpack and pulling out the ration that he's got. It's a bit of beef jerky and some potato chips that are left over. And he's just chewing away on the beef jerky and just looking out with the binoculars. Like he's on a stakeout.
Okay. So we see Valentine, he's eating his food. We see Murph still hanging out at Valentine's hideout. Starts going in the evening. We see the people coming in towards the bunker, the evening crowd. They're getting searched a little bit more as they're coming in. And we hear the music coming out of the bunker, and it's like mid 90s kind of like industrial music at this point. So we can hear like KMFDM like thumping from this club at this point. And because why not? Why not KMFDM?
Is it Drug Against the War? Is that
Sure. Why not? Wait, was that out then at that point?
Should have been.
Before 90, whatever. It's some KMFDM one that came out prior to 97. And so we hear that, you know, thumping from the club. And like I said, it's getting dark. Oh, roll me weather, Kyle. It's been cloudy. So let's see what we're at now.
6.
The sky clears, and we see the stars starting to come out. And we can see those little fires starting to peek up, you know, like around the city, and like little lamps or like little areas where there's light. And we can see the light when the door opens to the club. It's not brightly lit in there, but there's electricity in there, so you can see like flashing strobe lights and shit like that as the door opens and people go in, and doof, 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 thumping bass. And then we cut over and we see Emmett and LT, and they're sitting in this room. It's just this like white walled room with like, you know, a door that comes into the room, and that's it. There's no windows. It's like an interior room. It's really small, probably like 10 feet by 10 feet. It's not a really big room. And the last you knew, they put you in this room and told you to wait here. Tell me what that looks like. There's no chairs. It's just an empty fucking tile room. It's up on like the 3rd floor of this building.
How do we keep getting ourselves into these situations?
I mean, everything is pretty much one of these situations.
Just
Hey, you did good in the last. You did good in the last firefight. All right, we're gonna get through this. I just need you to remain calm and don't start spouting off at the mouth. Please. You handled yourself very well last time.
woosah. Okay.
We're just gonna have to try and play ball, and hopefully we can get out of this one with our heads intact here.
Do you know who this boss is we're supposed to speak to?
You have all the same information I have. 12 randos with guns now have all of our stuff, and we are in this room, so pretty much we got to be ready for anything to come through that door.
So at that, we see the door start to open up, and through the door you see, yet again, if this was a movie, we'd see like a shot at like foot level, right? And you see these like loafers, right, like walk into the room, and they're like golf pants is kind of what you see, and like a Hawaiian shirt, right? And as it pans up, you see this like shoulder length, blonde haired, kind of scraggly, unkempt, like a week unshaven, this guy that looks like he's probably in his like mid 50s or so. And he's like,
Man, I'm so sorry that they did this. They told me that they grabbed you guys, and I told them to bring me some Americans if you find some, but I didn't really want them to, like, you know, shoot at you guys. They told me what they did, but, you know, I'm really sorry, man. No hard feelings. They got your stuff in the other room, but before, you know, I just wanted to talk with you guys. I've been trying to find some other Americans to hook up with, you know, and just kind of see how things are going out there. It was all. I figured you guys looked like you had just come into town, right?
Yeah, what tipped you off?
I mean, there's a certain way that people move and, a certain way that people walk usually, but I mean, you guys look like you're new to town, right? Like, how recently did you guys come into Krakow?
I mean, maybe 48 hours at this point.
And I was in the camps outside for about a week before this.
Oh, great, man. Great. Oh, shit, man. I'm so sorry, man. My name's Bill. I run the radio show here. And I just wanted to kind of find out what kind of news might be going on out there.